Hey everyone, it is your girl Kiki, and I am back with another video. So, tonight, I want to do Why Did I Get Married To? This is another one that was requested. Plus, I just did Why Did I Get Married, the first one, so I felt that, yeah, it's only right that I do Why Did I Get Married To right after doing that one. So, let's go ahead and jump right in. Why Did I Get Married To is a 2010 Tyler Perry film, which is a sequel to Why Did I Get Married. In this film, the four friend couples have their annual couples retreat in the Bahamas. Let's go ahead and get into this film in all its glory. I want to start by saying this was hands down a really great movie, but it came with a lot of twists and turns. Sheila was straight up tripping by telling everyone that her and Troy spent their last to come on that trip. Side note, why would y'all spend y'all last to come on a trip? I mean, it was never that serious, but hey, just my opinion. Troy was totally right in saying that Sheila, they are your friends, and I barely know them. I don't know them like that. So of course, it was definitely justified how angry he was and how uncomfortable he was. Sheila didn't know how to back up and give that man some breathing room. If you tuned in to my last video on the first Why Did I Get Married, I said I feel like Sheila didn't give herself any time to heal from Mike. She brought so many of those insecurities into her new marriage with Troy. Then after doing that, you're going to confide in your ex-husband and ask him to get your new husband a job. Now, honestly, that was messed up. She was definitely on her bold. I'm sorry. She was definitely on her Bird from Soul Food-ish doing all of that. Y'all remember on Soul Food when Bird confided in her ex and was trying to get Lim a job? Yeah, you don't do that. Point blank, period. It was highly inappropriate, regardless if he had cancer or not, for her to be in that man's house and all, especially after how he did you a few years prior. So to be doing that behind your husband's back, yeah, it's not cool. Angela and Marcus were still doing all of that arguing, but now it was mainly about Marcus with his new job making that new bread. I mean, she didn't know how to feel about not being able to run him by her no longer being the breadwinner anymore. You would think that would make her or any woman happy, but no, not her. I think she got joy out of being able to throw in his face that he didn't have a job. He worked for her. He didn't really have any money, and she didn't know how to feel about that no longer being the case. Angela made a great point when they were all getting massages, though. And she told the other ladies, y'all always want to act like I'm the problem child. But once we get to drinking, let's get some drinks up in y'all. And we're going to see what's really going on. That was funny. Diane was being slick and catching feelings for some man named Phil. But we didn't get to know any details on how this came about. Like, what made her do this? Was she no longer in love with Terry? From my perspective, it seems like she loved her husband, but wasn't in love with him and just didn't really want him, to be honest, or maybe wasn't attracted to him, or maybe all of the above. But Tyler Perry, why would you have that lady call you Phil on accident and then trying to recover from it by saying, she wanted to fill the tub so they could take a bath? Like, what? Come on now, that was just, I don't know, that was crazy. I was highly confused and annoyed by Tyler Perry just showing us a scene right before Patricia announced her and Gavin's divorce that he had no idea about, by the way. He showed one scene of them arguing in the bedroom, but we never really got to see what their marital issues were. Like, even in the first movie, besides, of course, them having the grieving and the issue of their son dying, we never really got to see what exactly was the problem in their marriage. All we knew is that they didn't see eye to eye on things, but what was the root of the problem? What did it all stem from the son dying, or had they been having problems even before that happened? I actually feel like Patricia went about things all wrong with her husband, but yet she always has such advice and books for everyone else to read and listen to. She should have been doing those exercises and reading those books for herself, if you ask me. Gavin was definitely wrong for getting drunk, burning their son's only photos, and violating her by pouring liquor all over her. But I will say this, it was a true sisterhood moment when all the ladies sat with Patricia, held her, and cried with her. That's what true sisterhood is all about, and I did love that scene. It made me very emotional because I take sisterhood, friendship, all of that. I take it very seriously, and you need friends like that when you're going through all kind of hell. I feel she took things way too far by showing up to this man's place of employment with a drag queen in a cake to embarrass him. He was so upset he sped off in his car and got in a car wreck, and of course, as we all know, he died. Yes, I feel she is partly to blame for the way, things went down with him dying. I just thought it was so unfair for Gavin to die when, to me, he was one of the best husbands on there. Lastly, I felt it was highly inappropriate and insensitive for the movie to end with Patricia meeting and obviously moving on, to The Rock after 1 year of her husband's death. I don't know. I just felt it wasn't fair that she was able to get a happy ending and Gavin didn't because he died. And, he's not even the one that wanted the divorce. He's not even the one that initiated the divorce in the first place. He wanted them to work out. But hey, maybe that was the point. Maybe Tyler Perry's point was, trying to make it. Maybe his point basically was that life isn't always fair, which is true, unfortunately. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. What y'all thinking about everything that I said? How do you feel? Do you feel that Gavin had a fair ending? Do you feel like maybe that was Tyler Perry's whole purpose of showing us, the viewers, that life isn't always fair? What do you think? What do you think about Angela and Marcus and how she was handling things with Marcus finally making money? And Diane and Terry, do you feel like Diane's still attracted to Terry? And Sheila and Troy, and also how Sheila was handling things with Mike, her ex-husband. Do you feel it was inappropriate? Let me know your thoughts. I am enjoying doing this, and like I said, I will definitely continue to work on the requests that I've been given from some viewers, and I will definitely go ahead and start pushing those videos out. I'm trying to do that as soon as possible. So I hope you all stay tuned in. And I look forward to growing. And, if you come across my channel and you like it, go ahead and become a part of the family, And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment because I do love interacting with you all. And that's it. So until next time, bye.